So I get asked a lot what made me want to get into real estate. And there's a couple different reasons. I've always worked in sales. Absolutely love it. It's fulfilling, it's fun, it's competitive. It's kind of like sports. I played sports my entire life, and you're always working towards a goal. And you're always practicing to get better at something. So with sales, you're always practicing to get better at sales. You're always role playing. You're always overcoming objections. You're finding new ways to get to the end result. So A, love sales. B was being in control of my schedule. So at my previous jobs, I worked in the fitness industry. It was long, demanding days. So for example, when I was actually physically running gyms, I was working Monday through Friday, 9 to 7. A lot of times I was getting there before I was supposed to, leaving after I was supposed to, and I was salaried, so I didn't get paid any extra. Plus, if you weren't 90% to your sales goal for the month, you had to work a mandatory 3-hour shift on Saturday. And I always lived an hour away from my locations, so that sucked. There was just so much that I missed, family-wise, life-wise, over this span of time that I was working in the gyms. And even when I took a step back and was consulting, I couldn't stand completely working remotely. It wasn't fun. I didn't like staring at my computer all day. I didn't like having this is what you do. This is your job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only do 1, 2, 3, 4. With real estate, you are doing a little bit of everything. It's awesome. You're selling, you're marketing, you're building out your own systems. You are going on showings, you're going on listing appointments, you are negotiating deals. There's just so many different aspects to being a realtor that make it fun. And then back to the being in control of my schedule. Yes, being in real estate, you work a lot. There's a lot of nights, there's a lot of weekends, but no matter who says it, you can control your schedule. Now, if you are not making any sales, yeah, you better be working weekends, you better be working nights. But vice versa, if you are consistently closing sales, you do have deals in the pipeline, you are making money, you can make your schedule. So, like, for example, if I have something if I want to go out to dinner with my wife and leave at 5 o'clock on a Friday, I can do that. I don't have to ask my boss if I can have the evening off. I don't have to put in a request for time off. I can just go do it. If I need to run to the hardware store to get something for the house and I got an hour to kill, I can go do that. I don't have to ask anybody if I can leave the office. That's what I really like about real estate, is being your own boss, having complete control of your work schedule, plus complete control over your outcome, your results, how much money you're making every year. Because if you're just a realtor that is not doing anything and you're just posting on social media every once in a while, doing an open house once or twice a year, yeah, you're not going to make any money. But if you work a lot and you work hard and you work diligently, you're going to close deals, you're going to make money, and that opens up the door to being more in control of your schedule. So that's why I really like real estate.